I remember when Crave first started in 2013. It was around 6 months after one of my best friends died of a drug overdose. I remember during that time my heart being completely ripped out. And not only because of that one friend, but because of so many friends that surrounded me that were walking through life like zombies without purpose. They were addicted to drugs, they were suicidal, and these were students, young adults with good families, with good parents. And I remember my brother and I just wondering, why in the world was our generation so lost? What is going on? And what can we do to make a difference?
We wanted to meet them right where they were at. And we asked ourselves, where are they? They're at parties. So we'll throw a party. The biggest party this city has ever seen. I remember we prayed that at least 50 to 100 would show up. I was kind of the doubtful one. I was trying to calm down the rest of the team, letting them know this is just our first one. Let's not expect too much. Long story short, at the end of the night, we were amazed that in this small town of 5,000 people, we saw 500 students show up.
I remember we opened the doors and it was like a rush of cattle. I was a little scared. I was like, oh God, we haven't checked these people for guns or knives, or we didn't know what we were doing at first.
We wanted to create an atmosphere that everyone was welcome. No matter where you come from in life, no matter where you might think you're going to end up, in that moment, in this present time, you were accepted, you were noticed, and you were loved.
We've seen people come off of drugs. We've seen people come off of cigarettes. We've seen people, stop cutting themselves, stop harming themselves. We have young girls who have been horribly sexually abused, who are not victims anymore, but they're victors because of the purpose that lives inside of them.
We see on social media, this is what's wrong with this generation. I've lost hope in humanity. Crave, we're completely against that. We believe that there is hope for this generation, that there is purpose in young people, in teenagers.
We have businessmen, businesswomen, college athletes that help us every week mentor these teenagers. We are seeing lives changed.
What we were told is that you're from a small country town. You take that to a city, it's not going to work. Your kids just have nothing else to do. Of course they would show up.
In the last 4 years, we have gone to Chicago, Illinois. We've gone to Louisville, Kentucky. We're hitting Memphis, Tennessee in just a few months. We have seen every single time crowds come to these events and not only just have a blast and have fun, but receive purpose by the end of the night.
It just so happens to attract so many that others would call hopeless. These are the unwanted ones, the rejected ones. Parents have kicked them out of their homes. Teachers have passed them on and given up hope. These are the ones that are flooding into our doors. And we always hear the same thing. When I came to Crave, I felt loved.
And you know what? Teenagers are so often forgotten about. And I love Compassion International. I love Feed the Children. I support those organizations. But when's the last time you've seen an organization supporting the teenagers of our nation, feeding the teenagers? You would be so surprised at how many teenagers go hungry right in your neighborhood, right on your block. You would be stunned if you walked into some of their homes. I've been in their homes. I know what they live like. I know what they have to deal with when their mom or dad is addicted to meth, is an alcoholic. I know the pain they have to suffer when they're being molested night after night. There are teenagers in your community, in my community, that need to be saved. In America, we have to wake up to the fact that our generation is very lost, but we have hope. We have purpose, and it is movements like Crave that are making a difference, and we need you to help us. We need you to make this vision possible.
So what we need you to do is simply go to cravethemovement.com.
When you go to our site, you will see Caleb. Caleb has bright pink hair, and he is one of the students that have been drastically changed forever. We'll simply need you to fill out the form on that page. Let us know if you want to give monthly or if you just want to give one time. Hey, we want you to know something. We're brother and sister. We are not married. We're an awesome team though. This little dude here, well, I guess he's not little anymore. He's my little brother, but he's not little. Anyway, this guy right here is a creative genius with wisdom beyond his years. And I am a very bossy woman who will do whatever it takes to get things done. We're a great team, and we have many leaders that surround us and make us even greater. And we just want to thank you from the bottom of our hearts for partnering with us for the cause of purpose.
Crave Cause, partner for purpose. Go to cravethemovement.com right now and help us continue this movement.
Help us.